Peace world! Welcome to Food Heaven Made Easy with Wendy and
Jess.
And we want to welcome you to our first show. We're mad excited. It's going to be super healthy, super fun, super exciting, super us.
Today, we are going to have a really special show for you guys. And what we're doing is we're going to try to make a meal that feeds a family of 4, 3 courses for $10. $10?
$10?
$10.
$10 American dollars?
$10 American dollars.
No.
Yes.
No.
It can be done, and you guys, we're going to do it. And stay tuned. It's going to be delicious. And we're going to actually...
But Jess,
yeah.
we haven't told them about us.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who Jess is? Who's Jess?
Who am I? I am a nutritionist in Brooklyn, and I'm getting my master's in nutrition right now.
And
Wendy, who are you?
I'm also a nutritionist. I'm pursuing my master's in nutrition as well. I'm from the Bronx.
Town.
How you doing?
And I'm from Cali.
West Coast.
West side in the house. No, that's not how we do it. It's like this.
Oh.
West side in the house. Okay, anyways, let's focus. Okay. So, what we're going to do is, we actually went grocery shopping.
But Jess, you forgot something else.
What?
We didn't talk about why we're doing the show.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's a few reasons why we're doing the show. First of all, we don't ever see our people on TV talking about healthy food, so it's really important that we get the message out there that it is real, like we can eat healthy, and it can be delicious, and it can be affordable, and it can be accessible. So we want to get that message out there and show people creative ways to cook foods that are from our culture, from our, from where we grew up at, and that it can be the bomb. All right, so just tell them what you did yesterday.
So, yesterday we both went to the grocery store, to Pathmark in Brooklyn, and bought all the groceries we need. Actually, let's just show you what we did. Let's cut into that. So now we're back at the house, and we just want to show you everything we got. We got delicious kale. We got a red onion. We got a lime. Gives a lot of flavor.
It happens. It's okay. It happens in your regular kitchen.
We got garlic. We got 2 sweet potatoes. And we got cilantro. And what did you get over there?
We got some tomates, some aguacate, also known as avocados. We got the black beans. We got our whole wheat burritos, which are gonna be bomb. Plátanos. And we have some kale. We have some more kale over here. As you can see, we even have some extra from all the kale that we bought. So we're not even gonna use all of it.
And all this, as you saw, was under $10. So what are we making today, Wendy?
Alright, so what I'm going to be working on is the plátanos. I'm going to make plantain chips. And they're going to be dipped in cayenne pepper. So it's going to add a good heat to it. Delicious, and you're going to love it when you try it at home. And I'm also going to be making the caramelized onions with the kale. Kale is beautiful, it's healthy, it's awesome. We're going to talk more about that later, so I'm going to be working with that. What about you, Jess? What are you going to be working with?
I'm going to be making a sweet potato and black bean wrap with avocado, which is going to be so good. And we're also going to make a salsa with tomatoes and cilantro and garlic that's going to be the dipping sauce for the plantains. So it's going to be delicious.
Who likes salsa?
I love salsa.
Who likes salsa?
So I'm going to start off by cutting the sweet potato, and when cooking you want to kind of time things out. Like if this is going to take longer to cook, then you want to do that first. And I already preheated the oven to 375, so make sure you do that as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this into, such a workout to cut a sweet potato, into, kind of bigger chunks. and I'm leaving the skin on. Why? Because the skin has lots and lots of fiber, and fiber is excellent for us. It helps lower cholesterol, it helps keep you regular, it prevents certain types of cancers, so fiber is great. It also, sweet potatoes have a lot of vitamin A and vitamin C in them, so that's really good for immunity and vision. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop this up. And the better your knife is, the easier it is to chop. The sharper your knife is too. And making sure to keep my fingers out of the way. It's pretty quick. You don't want to keep the skin on. I would suggest maybe just taking off, a little bit of it. You want to leave a little on, but if you don't like it, if it's a little too tough for you, you can take some of it off. So I'm going to go ahead and add these sweet potato chunks into my pan, like so. Okay. And then I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil, which will make it cook faster and make it get soft faster, but also add a lot of flavor. And then I'm just going to throw a little bit of pepper on, which I'm going to throw more on after as well. Okay, and then I just like to kind of shake it up. Play around. Have a good time when you're cooking. It should be fun. Make sure the oil gets evenly spread. Yay. Okay, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. And then Wendy's going to work on the plantains.
When cutting plantains, there's a technique. It took me a really, really long time to kind of get it down when it came to slicing plantains. So how I do it is I cut off the ends first, like so. And if you have your own method that works for you, that's fine, and you can use that. If you find that this may be helpful, try it out. It works for me all the time. So basically, I take the edges and I slice them down like so. Don't cut too deep. Just, kind of shallow like this. And I'm just going to keep doing that all around. Like that. There we go. Alright, so we have our edges sliced down. Alright, and then we just kind of lift them. So we lift them over here, kind of just lift them off of the actual meat of the plantain, and then this is the easy part. You just peel them off. Isn't that easy? It took me years to get this down. Seriously. Jess, what are you working on?
So I'm making the beans right now, and really simple. We just had the beans. You want to make sure when you're using canned beans to rinse the can, rinse off the top of the can because you don't know what particles could be on there. But also drain the beans and rinse the beans off because that's where a lot of the sodium is. Yeah. And so what I did was just chopped up an onion and sauteed that in a little olive oil and then added the beans. So we're just letting this cook a little bit, and this is for the inside of the burrito. And I'm going to season it with, you can use whatever you want. I'm going to use pepper, which I love. I also use a little bit of cayenne pepper, which gives it a little more spice. I like a lot of flavor. And I'm going to use some curry, because why not? We can do whatever we want. It's our kitchen, right? And, whatever you like, you could use that. Last time I made this, I did it with cumin. That was good. Yeah. And it's already starting to smell good, right, Wendy?
Yeah, it smells bomb.
Can't wait, and we're starting.
Alright, so for the plantains, for the chips, we're making plantain chips. So you have to make sure that you cut them the right length and the right width so that they're not too hard and they're nice and crispy. So as you can see, I'm going to cut them. You see? It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's just right. So we're just going to keep cutting them all the way through like this. Like so. And I'm already excited about this. It's going to be delicious.
You can also make what she's making with corn tortillas. I made it like that, like corn chips basically. And you just chop up the tortillas and put put a little bit of olive oil on each one, just a little bit, and bake them in the oven for like 5-10 minutes, and you have your own chips. It's delicious, and I make it with salsa too. So actually, that's a good segue. Now I'm making salsa. Salsa is amazing because it gives everything a lot of flavor, but it's so low in calories, and if you make it yourself, it can be really low in sodium too. So, I mean, the basic ingredients to any salsa is, I like onion, so I'm going to go ahead and chop up this onion.
What about garlic?
Yeah, I was going to say, so onion, garlic.
Those are like the basic ingredients to life.
Okay, so I went ahead and I chopped half of an onion. So that's going to be, you know, give the salsa a lot of flavor and also some fiber. And for the salsa, we're going to add tomatoes. Now, I make salsa all the time, and I use different things. Like, sometimes I'll use an orange is a citrus. Sometimes I'll use mango. You can make peach salsa. So it's really like whatever's in season, whatever you have, whatever's going to taste good to you. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up the tomato. What are you doing right there? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm just gonna reach right over you.
Okay,
so I'm gonna show you the very intricate, but not intricate process of making cayenne pepper plátano chips. So the first thing that you're gonna do, this is the cayenne pepper. As Jess was saying, cayenne pepper is awesome. It adds a lot of heat to your food. You can kind of control it depending on how much you want to put. And it's also great for like when you have a flu or when you have a cold. You can do cayenne pepper tea, and all that mucus is gonna come out. Believe it, because I've done it and it just flows right out. So it's super healthy. Like, it adds great flavor to your food. So we're gonna do cayenne pepper chips, and they're gonna be the bomb. Yum, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some vegetable oil. Voila. Wesson, you can use masola, like whatever you have in your kitchen is fine. And I'm just gonna add it to this little bowl right here, like so. Okay. And then we're gonna add this miracle cayenne pepper. We're just gonna sprinkle it in there. That beautiful red. And I like my stuff spicy, so I'm adding a good amount, you know. So I have this beautiful brush that Jess got. It's pretty fly. And basically all we're gonna do is I have the corn oil mixed with the cayenne pepper. So I'm just kind of gonna take it and I'm gonna brush it on. Really easy. Just like that, you know, take a good amount. And I'm gonna add it to the pan. So it already has oil. You don't have to like put oil on the bottom. You know, it's there. Like so. And I'm just gonna keep doing this to all of the plantains. And you know, let's keep it real. If you don't have an aluminum pan, get some aluminum foil and it's fine. Yeah. You know, sometimes you don't got that extra dollar to get an aluminum pan, and that's fine.
And you can reuse these, because I reuse these all the time.
Like, my mother reuses everything. Yes. Like, she will reuse this like 10,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Do you? It's your world, you know?
3 for $1. But still, that dollar adds up.
No, seriously. Alright, so I'm just going to keep doing this while Jess works on her salsa.
Yeah, so my salsa is starting to get there. I added half of onion and added 1 tomato. And I just added some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. And that gives it a lot of flavor, and garlic has antibacterial properties. And now I'm going to add some cilantro. Did I say it good?
Yes, you did. Yes, cilantro.
You did. Okay. So also, I've made salsa like this and added basil. So you can really just add any herb that you want. It's all about freshness and flavor. Okay, so the last ingredient, or the last main ingredient for my salsa in any salsa is lime. Lime definitely kicks up the flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And I'm actually going to try something Oprah tried on her show. On her camping special.
Oh gosh.
She like bit this, she bit the lime. Oh, good Lord.
Do it, Jess. Bite that lime. We keep it real.
Tastes kind of
you
gross.
see that? You don't see that anywhere else. We bite limes. That's what we do on this show.
Oh, So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil. You can add, you know, you don't have to add oil, but it gives it a little bit more flavor, a little more juiciness. Maybe about 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending on how much you make. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm going to add is pepper. Again, more pepper. Sprinkle that on. It makes it look so pretty.
So I sliced up all of my plantains, as you can see. So I'm just gonna pop them in the oven. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait about 8 minutes, and then we're gonna flip them over so that they cook evenly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. And the sweet potatoes are cooking. They look awesome and they smell beautiful.
And it's at 375, just a reminder.
Yeah, so we're just gonna put that in there, let it chill. And I'm gonna get started on the kale. So here we have our kale. Kale's awesome because it's loaded with calcium, which is great for your bones. And it also has lots of fiber. So fiber, what's fiber good for?
Lower your cholesterol, keep you regular, helps prevent certain kinds of cancers.
Like colon cancer.
Like colon cancer.
So I chopped it all up. I'm gonna show you how. It's really, really easy. Like, I didn't even use a knife. All I did was I like ripped it from the stem, as you can see. And it's quick, it's easy, like you don't even need a knife for that. You know, it decreases your chances of cutting your fingers off. So we have our onion. I'm doing caramelized onions with the sauteed kale. And do you know how to caramelize onions, Jess?
I don't,
You
but
don't?
I'm excited to learn.
Everyone has their own style. So basically I caramelize them with a little bit of sugar. Usually I use brown sugar, but today we have white sugar, which is fine. You know, it's like whatever you have in your kitchen. Brown sugar works best because it adds a good color to it. So I'm just chopping up these onions. And I'm gonna try to hurry up so that I don't start crying on the show. Guess what mean working machine I'm gonna use to smash up the garlic?
I don't know, what are you gonna use?
It starts with the letter P.
Pilon!
How'd you know that? I don't know.
Because I'm all about it. And okay, so like honestly, I've never seen one of these before. When we went to DR, Dominican Republic, Wendy's mom was like popping it up in the kitchen, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I want one of those, so I went and got one at the store, and it was like $3, but yeah. I love it.
I use it all the time. That's basically like the basis of all my garlic smashing. So I sliced up the garlic. I'm just gonna put it in there. Hey, okay, it's fine. You know, it's cool.
We have more.
So we have more. We're just gonna smash it up. Now, you gotta get into it. You can't like, you know, you can't like just half do it. You have to put all your energy into smashing this garlic.
It's a workout. It's really a workout.
So, you know what I'm saying? Stretch your biceps.
I'm gonna cut you some more.
And we oh, you do like this so it won't pop out all in your eyes. So I'm gonna do that. My mother would be so proud of me right now.
Yay.
What? It don't get no better. Okay, so now I'm gonna caramelize this kale. I'm gonna give you an up close and personal view of how we do it in 3, 2, and let's go to the stove. Typically, I would just use some vegetable oil, but being that we had some left from the plantain chips with the cayenne pepper, I'm just gonna put it in there because we like to recycle. So we wanna make sure nothing goes to waste. The cayenne pepper will taste good in the kale anyway, so we're just gonna add it in there. So I'm gonna put it over a low flame. There you go. Gonna add, you join me here. Ooh. It's about a spoonful of oil. And so, like I said, here's like my little bit of sugar. Usually I would use brown sugar, but being that we don't have none, we're just gonna use some white sugar. And there's some black pepper in here. It's gonna taste good if you mix it up a little bit, add some nice flavor and, you know, just a nice edge to it. So the oil's gonna get hot. I'm gonna pick up my sugar, my fingers, I'm just gonna pour it in the oil. Like so. I think it's just about good to go now. So we're gonna add the onion. Woo! You hear that? You were here and you smelled it? You'll be very happy right now. Smells delicious, and it's browning, as you can see, because we added the sugar in there. You have that nice brown color. It has a nice brown to it, you know. Beautiful. And so now we can go ahead and add up that garlic that I smashed up in the pilon. So I just scoop it up with a fork, like so. I'll just add it in there. It's under a low flame. We want to make sure we don't overcook it because then the flavor kind of goes away. So we want to keep some of the flavors intact. So we're going to cook it over a low flame. Saute the garlic in there with the onion. Little by little, we're going to add the kale in there, okay? Here we go. And so what you're going to do is, when you add a good bunch, you're gonna stir it because you kind of want uniform taste. You don't want like all the onion and garlic concentrated in one place. And you don't want to overcook the kale because you don't want it to be soggy. You still want it to be crisp so that it has that, you know, all its vitamins intact. So yeah, you're just gonna keep spinning it, but you don't want to OD on it. That's why you have to control the flame. If you take a look in here, our kale is ready. It has a beautiful dark green color to it. And at the end, we're just gonna add some salt to it to give it some flavor, not too much. Usually I'll measure it in my fingers so I don't overdo it. And we're just gonna sprinkle it on, mix it up.
Okay, so sweet potatoes are done. They're looking delicious and nice and roasted and shiny. I have my tortilla, it's whole wheat. And, oh, we have extra kale. You know what, so you guys may have noticed that I have a cilantro
adornment.
Yeah, in my hair. And we have kale, so you know, you have extra veggies. Why not make a little something for your hair? So I'm going to do it for Wendy. It's a little Kale Headband. It's so cute. We have bobby pins.
Oh.
Yeah, hold that there.
Of course we have bobby pins.
Yeah, we have bobby pins.
That's what we usually have in the kitchen. I told you, you put kale to good use for everything. So this is our creative
tip. It's a cute little summertime, you know, add a little to you too. So you just take a little piece. Tell me if I'm hurting you. Okay, you add a bobby pin there, and bam, you got a little kale headpiece.
How you doing?
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so
thanks, Jess.
You know, that's what you could do. Actually,
we'll use that for later.
Okay, so let's get these going. I have my tortilla. Now, you can toast it if you want to. We're not going to today, but you know, we did that last time. That's equally as good. What I'm going to do is add a scoop of the sweet potato. It smells so delicious and it's so nice and tender, but still a little bit firm. So add a scoop of that. Then we're going to add a scoop of black beans. And beans are such a good source of fiber, like amazing.
And protein as well.
Yeah, they have between 7 and 9 grams of fiber and protein per serving, which is 1/4 of a cup.
Yeah. And you need actually a day 25 to 35 grams of fiber, just so you know.
So I just added a couple avocado slices. We have so much salsa.
Salsa! Yay. Okay, so let me tell you a story about when we went to DR and we hit the club and the music was on and Jess was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What are they doing? Because everybody was dancing like crazy. So I tried to give her some lessons on, you know, how to salsa, how to merengue, how to do all of that. Jess, do you want to show them?
Yeah, let's just pause and let's, oh, merengue?
Yeah, okay. We'll do merengue because salsa's a little intense.
Salsa was a little much.
We'll do merengue. Alright, I'm gonna put our theme song. So I'm gonna teach you how to merengue in 3 easy steps, okay? So here we have Jess. I'll be the lead figure. So I'm gonna grab her, give me a hand, Jess. And I'll grab her hip, because I like it like that.
And I go like this.
And you'll go like that. So we're just gonna sway our hips from side to side, yeah? Alright, so I pause. So when the music starts, we're gonna go, okay?
Alright.
Good, Jess. She's gotten better. In DR, it was a mess. Just grab that, you know, hold that. booty pop if you want. You're gonna have fun in the kitchen. Woo! Party in the kitchen.
What does this mean?
It means control, you're crazy.
Okay, so let's get back to the focus. You know, I have my burrito, everything's in there ready to go, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap that. So you just wanna fold two sides and then fold the back, fold the front, make sure you get everything in there.
Yeah.
And then you just turn it around. That's really good. And then I like to cut it in half.
So good.
I mean, you don't have to cut it in half, but you know, that's what makes it.
And if you want, like Jess said, you
Yum.
can toast it. Like I toast it all the time. It tastes really, really good. All right, so I'm gonna get the plantains
Yeah,
because
so
they're
let's make
ready.
this plate.
All right.
So
So
we'll
we
eat.
have some of our plantains. So Jess, why don't you get the salsa?
Yeah, let's get the salsa. So the salsa, like I said, we put it in the burrito, but we're also using it as a dip for the plantains, which is our first course. Okay, so I'm gonna put that right there.
Yum. Delicious.
And then while you're doing that, I'm gonna add the kale. Okay. Matches the plates.
Yum, 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 yum. Voila. It looks
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Oh my God, we did it! $10. Yay!
It's possible, folks.
It's
Look at this
possible.
beautiful plate. We're gonna make 4 of these. We have more than enough
Yeah.
food. We even have leftovers. So $10, awesome meal, totally nutritious, totally possible. Like try it at home.
Yeah.
It's the bomb.
Let's taste it. Let's taste my
Okay.
time. Oh my God, okay. That's food heaven.
Oh my god.
Made easy. That was bomb.
Like we're not faking it right now.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is real.
Let's taste the burrito. Mmm.
This is good. Awesome.
Alright,
so- We're actually gonna have friends over, so we're gonna serve the rest of the 2 plates. And then we'll wrap it up, right? Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We really appreciate your support. We really hope you enjoyed our show. We really hope that you learned something new or that you learned different ways to enhance what you already make.
And don't forget to see us online. Our website is www.foodheavenmadeeasy.com. We're going to have tons of giveaways. We're going to vlog. We're going to post recipes. So it's going to be so much fun. And thank you so much for joining in, you guys. Ciao.